Hey everyone, welcome back to another Farming and Friends. Yeah, I know. I've been stuck on this game for a little bit. In a good way, I'm being stuck. But yeah, I've just been enjoying it. I hope you all have been enjoying the videos that I've been putting out. I just had a nice cool notification that I have. Where am I going without my truck? Oh, let's go ahead and plow the field here. Uh, Yeah, I found out that I have just recently, a couple days ago, reached 10,000 views for the channel. Which, hey, that's a milestone for me. I'll take it. Coming this August will actually be 5 years since I started the channel. Now, you remember, 3 of those years I never posted anything. So if it wasn't for, really got to admit that if it wasn't for Oakland's, I would have never started back up doing this. So I have to give a shout out to the Oakland's game for inspiring me enough to do creativity, and then also all of you, because if you weren't here, if you didn't subscribe, if you didn't go and give me some mentions on some other games to try, yeah, I wouldn't give it a second thought. I'd keep playing, probably just, Lumber Tycoon 2. Yeah, I mean, it's all cool, it's fun, it's enjoyable, and I'm missing one, aren't I? Yeah. Let's see, it's probably one of my other ones. Not that one. Maybe the first one. That's why I try to take the certain rows, or the beginning ones. Wow, where am I missing? It's like I like doing these in sections just because of this. Does it show me actually where I drove now? Yeah. There's a slight change in color of the soil, but I lost for words on this one. But yeah, no, back to the Roblox games, things like that. Yeah, it's some games I enjoy more than others, and you'll probably see that. You'll see that I've got a lot more posts of maybe this game for a while. There it is. See it right there. If you look at the soil, it's a little bit and get it zoomed in. Now you can see them right there in the lower right corner. If you look at the soil, see that little square? It's a little bit darker. But yes, back to the games. If it wasn't for you guys watching the videos, telling me other games to play, enjoying what I do, yeah, I probably wouldn't be doing those. And I've got some other thoughts too for this channel, but right now, time frame wise, I'm probably pushing as much as I can. But speaking of pushing, if you're liking those videos, push that little thumbs up. It gives a nice like to the videos, lets me know that you enjoy them. Again, if you got any comments or maybe some games, or maybe it's one of the games I'm playing, you're like, hey, could you do this in the game? Like say for farming friends, hey, could you try to farm some bamboo? Well, I'll give it a try. I'll have to buy some more equipment because I did sell my other level 1 equipment. But yeah, I mean, those are the things. Or maybe, try to build something in like Lumber Tycoon 2. Did I say that for Farming and Friends? I don't know. But yeah, lately, I guess with the Farming and Friends, I think it was the big going and having the video that to my knowledge, is still climbing, but it was the fast money. And for me, fast money is something to where you get money quick. Now, sometimes it takes a little bit to get to that point. So, like with me, with doing cocoa plants and doing chocolate milk, it takes a little bit to get all that stuff to do it. But then it takes a little bit to do all the harvesting of the crop. It takes a little bit of like milking the cows, you know, those kind of things. But yeah, I know one thing that I've looked, because I've watched a few videos and that online for some of the difference. I know potatoes, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, a whole trailer full, semi-trailer, which is 800 seeds, is like $2.5 million. I say dollars, I know it's like coins, but it's $2.5 million. Well, you remember, in that truck, you have to take what it would be, 16, I think. We take 800 divided by 50. I believe that's 16. So 5 times 1 would be 500. And 6 times 5 is 3. So, yeah. That's what it'd be. So 16 containers of seeds is what you've taken back. Now remember, if you want to keep farming potatoes, you have to buy those 16 more boxes to continue. Now, I'm not going into the whole thing because, yes, you can go in. Well, we could. Once I get done with this, we could always stop in the store and see what a pallet is, because there is a discount on each box. But yeah, you got to look into consideration. So like I told you, I think it was, it was yesterday. So, yeah, like I told you then, I was like, 2,400 is breaking even. So you have to sell that potato seed for at least $2,400. Anything lower than that, you are losing money. And actually, if you're selling it for 2,400 straight, you're not gaining anything. So 2,401, and you're at least going to make $1, one coin, or whatever you want to call it, per seed. So I hope that all makes sense. I was looking at some of the other harvests and that you could do, some of the other crops. And here what I'm doing right now, these crops, the cocoa plants. So cocoa plants are 70,000 for 50 seeds. And like, oh my goodness, that's just crazy. Well, it is pretty crazy. But the thing of it is, I don't have to buy any more seeds. I have bought 400 seeds. So that would be how many boxes? 2 is 100. So that's 8 boxes. I have bought 8 boxes of cocoa seeds. So 8 times 7 would be 56. So what? 560,000. So $500,000. I have 3 silos that are full. I did take the truck back, and that's what I want to talk about here. Do I have enough over there? I just got done doing some more chocolate milk, and I'm like, did I fill that back up, or is it at... Nope. I got, well, you know what? I was talking about the like. Oh, I apologize for my head hitting one thought and then moving to something else. So real quick here, just as we're driving here, if you like any videos, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you want to comment, you're more than welcome to comment on the video and let me know something about your day, the game, saying hello, that kind of stuff. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel if you like. That will go ahead and that gets our subs up. We are working towards 200 subs. We're getting there. We've been fluctuating, going up and then down a few up, and that's fine. If people decide that they don't like the content, then unsubscribe, and you don't have to worry about getting hit by, live stream, their scheduled live streams or the videos that I post. But yeah, if you could and would like to, subscribe and then make sure you hit the bell for notifications because that would give you all that stuff. So back to what I was saying here. I took a load of, I think that's what I was talking about. Got cocoa or chocolate milk. So cocoa. So there's 800 of that cocoa in one of the trucks. I like just coming here, just seeing what everything is right now. Okay, so cocoa's $149. And I was watching earlier. That's what I was going to tell you. Yeah, what's potatoes? Potatoes is $2,345. So right now, you would not be selling any of this potato. Now, with cocoa, you're like, oh my gosh, $149. That's like, it's like hardly anything at all. I planted those cocoa trees, and they just sit. But you have to look, if I'm not using this for chocolate milk, that 149, so let's just say 150. So 150 times 800 seeds and a semi-trailer, that's 120,000. So that's almost 2 boxes of the cocoa seeds if you want to plant them. That 120,000 in my eyes is free money. You don't have to do anything. You just got to harvest. Then it grows again, and you harvest again. Then it grows, and you harvest again. So, yeah. I mean, it's not a lot, but again, we don't have to do anything really for it, which is very, very cool. So, that's the other thing I want to talk about. If last few days you guys have been in games with me and you're like, hey, DeLiveGrasser, how's it going? And you're like trying to get my attention and I'm not replying by chat. Sometimes I don't see the chat, but I have been trying this game on Xbox, and I played a few other games on Xbox, and I gotta give you guys credit that play on Xbox, because oh my goodness, it is so much different than playing on a PC. The buttons and everything else, and I'm like, I don't know how you guys do it. I started getting in the little swing of it with this after maybe a couple hours. But yeah, I mean, to move a mouse, hit the scrolling, use the, WASD keys, all that stuff. I guess you're so used to playing on a PC, it is different. And I'm pretty sure you guys out there that are playing on an Xbox are going, DeLive, man, what are you talking about? Man, it's so simple to play on Xbox. You're just too old. Well, I'm old there too in that. But, oh boy. Put the cows into milk and then just leave them alone. Okay. Oh, yep. That was probably at 91. Yeah. So how was everybody's Sunday doing? Yeah, it would be Sunday is when you'll get this one. Oh my gosh. Is it really Sunday? Yeah. Oh, these working weekends or Saturdays has really got me all messed up. This next Saturday, I don't think I have to work. At least not yet. So that's a good thing. Sometimes time goes by fast enough already, and then you put in warp drive when you don't have a couple of days off in a row. Been seeing people and other friends, classmates, things like that, that posting graduations of their kids. I'm just like, wow. And some of the schools or the colleges. So, yeah. Time, guys, it goes by super fast. What Ferris said, by fast. If you don't watch it, you might miss it. So he said. Something on the fast lane. Not too careful, you'll miss it. Okay, that's it. We're going to have to do a nice Google search. And I'm pretty sure most of you don't know who Ferris is. Bueller. 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 If you know, old Ferris, throw it in the comments below so I can smile and say, hey, you know a Ferris. And real quick, I just want to I want to make sure I've got it. Okay, here's the quote. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. It is so true. Sometimes we just have to take that moment. Sometimes it's just hopping into Roblox and playing, I'm going to say it, a repetitive game like Farming and Friends, because you know what? I take a cow, I click, I go over here, I click there on the rope. Come on. Oh, geez. Come on. That's one thing I found out. That whole last thing, it just seems. But then we go and we milk the cow. And then we have the floating. Look at this. This is where I check to make sure the undercarriage is good. Might even change my oil. Looks good underneath here. I'm curious on what I've got for 46. Whew. This is going to pretty well top it off. I don't have anybody else, do I? I don't think so. Oh, you're still walking down. Nope. Okay, you're still doing good. You're still doing good. But yeah, right now I'm just playing in a public server just in case anybody else that's in Roblox sees that I'm playing Farming and Friends, wants to hop in. I'll say hello. Well, I'll hope to say hello. Sometimes I don't keep an eye on it. I get so focused on doing all my tasks. So like this, we're all done with all the cow milking. We got the rain. So you know what rain means. That means that's a good time to have those crops done. So they'll get that little bit of multiplier. We come over here and say that the cocoa plants are all ready to harvest. And where are we at time-wise? Oh, I had too low. So about 20 minutes. So in this 20 minutes, I harvest this field. That's where we started off. I've lost my train of thought I don't know how many times. I gave the nice plug about subscribing to the channel. And I told you about the breaking the milestone of 10,000 views. So yes, with this all being said, 20 minutes for the cocoa plants to be ready for harvest again. Isn't too bad. I can't remember what online says. Here, we'll just pause real quick. Coco, says 32 minutes without any, like growth. How do they say it? Without any multipliers. So multipliers would be like the rain coming down like you see right now. Would be like if you did the plane, I think, which you see right there and the little cloud and that. Most of the time, they just sit. I'm trying to get milk so I can make the chocolate milk. As you can see, I've taken back was it 1 load of chocolate milk? I think it was 1 load of chocolate milk and like 800 loads of seeds for cocoa. Oh, I'm already full. Let's get this. Let's go ahead and put it in semi. We'll get the semi refilled. It's interesting because like the semi fills a lot faster than my 400 big trailer. But yeah, I talk about how to make like money quick because yeah, to get some other things. I mean, we haven't even bought like the mansion or anything. Actually, what is a mansion? Build. I haven't even had a house yet. I've been staying in my warehouse maybe. So it's 10 million for this cool fancy estate. I do have that. Log cabin's actually pretty cool. Should make actually a log cabin. But yeah, if you want to do anything else with being creative about your plot and your land, you gotta have that cash to do it. So I want everybody to go out and make, chocolate milk factories and cocoa fields. I want you to go out and make what makes you happy. What you enjoy doing, if that's harvesting wheat, go ahead. Make yourself a big old wheat field. Doesn't matter. Plant some cabbage, harvest some carrots. In the end, as long as you're having fun playing the game and getting what you want out of it, that's all matters. I mean, we're not the developers or anything like that, or, like a bigger game. You're not going to get paid to do any of this. Well, maybe you do get paid to do this, and that's kudos to you. That's awesome. But for me, it's that meditative, relaxive, just taking her easy after a long day. Sort of like reading a book. But it is getting nicer weather, so with other things I have to do around, I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying to keep the content going out there, but if I miss one or two, that's probably the reason why. Or maybe if I don't do that many live streams. We're trying. I mean, I really do have fun doing this. I have fun just going along, chatting with all of you while we're playing the game. Giving my input on maybe some ways that I might try to play it to help you all out. Because yeah, it's just like sort of in a sense playing, like for me at the beginning was Lumber Tycoon 2. You chop down trees for the money. Why did you chop down the tree for money? Well, you wanted to get some cars. You wanted to get more land. You wanted to get some of those gifts in the shop in the holidays. And right now I don't have the Farmers Club. I still have to join. If I do actually join it, I'd probably join it for a month. And that's going to be 350 Robux. And right now, I think I'm doing fine without it. But that would give me a lot more perks. Like, it would increase my crop sales. And I think, like, the cocoa plants would keep growing. But I am hoping that, well, I don't know if my animals and all that would max out what they have, like the milk and the eggs. Yeah. What I got here? 26 minutes, and I think what we started about maybe 5-6 minutes ago. So I think I said it was around 20 minutes. Yeah, I did, because that's what I was saying about them regrowing. So you can see all the nice little meters there telling us that we're a little less than full, a little over half full. This one's got more because this was like a different field planted. So if you can sort of see, I have right there, well, I have 4 of them because of how I planted the fields. Your bigger machinery, you can plant more. I think it's the 4 or 5. You can plant like 600 seeds. You can even harvest like that. Now, of course, when you're doing the cocoa plant, you've just got what you have there. Do you realize that I put, yep, put 100 in there. And I put 300 in the big trailer. Or the, yeah, big trailer. Let's see here. Come on. Oh. Uh-oh. It's not liking me. It's frozen. Uh-oh. I hope you guys are still there. Okay. Wow, I must have overloaded my CPU here. Okay, 1 click. Any beeps? All right. Whew. That was a little freaky. So you might have a little pause there, black screen. It still says I'm recording, so that's good. We're at about 30 minutes though. So yeah, within this 30 minutes, we harvested cocoa and then we reharvested again. The rest of that, now it's just my milk because I do the free range, so I'm doubling each time I take it. But I do like a full dump. What I mean by that, since there's 600 here, it takes 25 cocoa and 10 milk. So when I get to 240 of the milk or more, then I run the factory because that drops all my cocoa. But now since I'm actually selling some cocoa, that will probably change that there. Oh. Yeah, let's see where my cows are at. I was just curious because to see all of our cows now are ready to be milked. We're going to take them, even that one that was a little bit less, because by the time they walk, let's clean this. So here's that whole repetitiveness. Click there, move that out of the way. Still have food there. That one still got food. So here I farmed my, I've got 8 sows, and I think I have 9 cows now after I lost the ones I never, oh, that one's not gonna, is that 50? Are you a 90? Up here at 50 as well. So we'll do this. And we'll grab one of these. Come over here. Go ahead and do that. Well, then we're getting ready to eat. We'll go ahead and quickly milk. Uh-oh. Our trailer's full. With that being said, you get to see my full circle here of things that I do on my farm. So move that one forward. Now we'll move this one up. All right. Now we'll go back to the cows, so I don't have to carry all those. And carry those too while I'm driving the other. Oh, we're not going to do you, cow. Oh, we just got them. Oh, what the? Oh, I got them both. Got lucky. All right, so I can let you out. And get you milked. And looks like we're going to have 3 cows that aren't milked. Got the 2 outside. There's one of them. Well, this might be the other. All right. So they're doing that. Everybody else has been milked. Let's go ahead and grab this one. This one. You can also do this on the small liquid transport. So I'll give you a show here real quick and we'll probably get close to finishing. So you just hop in the truck. For my plot, or I got mine out, E to open that, F to hop in, drive it forward, hop it back out, come back over, close the gate. Normally they don't, but we're just going to go ahead and I think I'm going to move my chocolate factory where it's a straight shot to the empty spot. So deposit. That 50 is now going to be 100. So if you want to see, say 118, because they're all free range. Drop these, grab one, put it in the truck, grab the other one, deposit in the truck, get back in the truck, and then we're going to empty those 2. There we go. That's it. Now, if I had this turn the other way and I wasn't thinking, I could drive it straight forward right out of my gate. So I think that's what I'm going to probably do here in the near future is change my area a little bit, make it more useful. So thank you all again for taking your time out of your weekend, your day, and hanging out while we just play some farming and friends and relax and just have fun. I hope that a little bit of talking about like crops, again, how to make money sort of makes sense. You just have to figure in that replenishment cost for your seeds. I mean, like I said, I don't have to buy seeds for my cocoa plants. Once you're planted them, you just harvest. So all I do is go over and harvest. I don't have to take that extra time to get the field ready. So all I have to do mainly is milk cows. As you can tell, sometimes... Oh, and I left the other cows in there. Sometimes you leave the cows in. Betsy's going, come on, man. All right, so we got Betsy. See, that one's still good. May's still good. And it looks like we're getting the last one coming in now. And we'll have all. So in 35 minutes, we have harvested cocoa. We have milked cows. Then at 20 minutes, we harvested cocoa again. And right now, we milked the rest of the cows as well, besides grabbing some eggs and then switching our liquid containers because they hold 50. So, but yeah, I hope you had some fun and got to enjoy a little bit of time here with me. I know I enjoyed it with all of you. So, I will let you go ahead go. And just remember, you're amazing. All of you. Don't ever forget that, no matter what people say, you are. And that's what makes each of us unique and special and rocking cool. So, without further ado, Delive Grizzler says, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Enjoy the next week that's coming up. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.